Hello there, this is Catherine Pooler. Welcome to my stamp room today. I'm going to show you how to make this card. This is on my 2 for Tuesday feature this week, and it has a bunch of new products on here. So let's get started. We're going to start by using the new embossing folder, and I'm going to use it with my crumb cake cardstock. I just got my card base and I cut an 8.5 by 11 in half and folded it in half. I'm going to put it into my embossing folder and close it, and I'm going to line up the edge of the embossing folder pattern with my fold so that it's only on the front, and then I'm going to sandwich the embossing folder between my two plates. Now this is a really neat embossing folder because it gives such a really deep impression. Look at that. That is so awesome. I love it. And then, true to Stampin' Up style, we have the coordinating designer series paper called Elegant Soiree, and I've already jumped into this for my convention swaps this year, and I'll just show you some of the patterns. They're beautiful, and they are so much prettier actually in person. Love these. The blues and the browns. It's just a great paper pack. Okay, so I have the base of my card. Next I'm going to do my butterflies. I have my wonderful wing Sizzlet, and I'm just going to sandwich that like this. And then those butterflies are going to be embossed and cut out. How cool is that? And then you'll just kind of punch them out from there. Love these. I've already pre-cut a piece of that Elegant Soiree paper, and I'm going to add my snail adhesive. I'm going to add it toward the bottom of my card. Make sure you press pretty hard right where you put the adhesive so that it makes a good bond. And then I'm going to show you how to do this little strip here. It's using one of Stampin' Up's new punches, and it's pretty easy to use, although I was cracking up last night because it's very loud. You're going to push it all the way into the punch so that the edge of the paper is hitting against the bottom of the punch. And press, and then when it comes out the other side, you want to line it up with the guide. You want to take time on this because you want to make sure they come out right. One thing that I think is really neat is when you're done punching, it gives you a straight edge so that you can put it back in and make some more, or use this leftover piece on another project. Now I'm going to apply some snail adhesive to this piece. I really like to use mini glue dots on my butterflies. You're going to peel back your roll until you find a dot. And then take your butterfly and put it onto the dot to pick it up. And then glue it to your card. And remember that in design, 3, or actually an odd number, is the rule. You don't want to do an even number because it off balances your project. So I'm doing 3 little butterflies. That'll help your eye travel around the card. And if you want to add a greeting, I'm going to use the Occasional Quotes Hostess Stamp Set from the new catalog. And I'm going to do the thank you stamp. We always need thank yous. And I'm going to punch it out with my curly label punch. Remember to stamp first and punch upside down, that way you don't have to worry about lining it up. And I probably should have put this greeting piece on my card first, huh? How about if we just stick it under the butterflies, just like so. Maybe move this one down a little bit. There we go. All done, and there you go for one of my 2 for Tuesday cards. If you go to my website, catherinepooler.com, on the July 20th, 2010 post, you will see another card with the same layout, different colors, different embellishments, and I hope you try this layout yourself. It's a fun one. Thanks for stopping by.